Yo, what's up, wrestling fans? Once again, this is Brooklyn's own Toddy D, and I'm back and happy to say I'm here for another DVD review. This time on Randy Orton, The Evolution of a Predator. Let me tell you something, ladies and gentlemen. This is a great DVD. It's a must-see. So far, I've seen the first DVD. I just got done watching it. As you can tell, it's playing here in the background. It's got that one DVD that I just mentioned. It's got a second and yet a third. The next two DVDs are basically Randy Orton's favorite hand-picked matches. I haven't gotten into them yet. It'll be a trip down memory lane, to say the least, because yours truly here, Toddy D, I've seen all those matches in the past, but it's going to be great to watch again on my DVD at the comfort of my own home. But let's just jump right into it right now, shall we? Let me tell you something. This first DVD that I just got done watching, like most WWE DVDs, it chronicles the life and times of the specific superstar that was shown on the screen. So today we're showing Randy Orton. It's about 2.5 hours on everything and anything. Whether you knew about it or not, you'll be well educated if you watch this DVD. It shows you his humble starts throughout his childhood, great pictures of his past. It shows you how Randy Orton entered the Marines, what happened there while he was there, and what prompted him to become a WWE superstar. Now, I'm here to review this DVD. I don't want to be a spoiler, but I will tell you a little bit about it just to get those creative wrestling juices flowing so you go out there and get the DVD. So for starters, it shows, shows Randy Orton as a young guy, how he grew up. He was the most muscular guy in the world, and if you watch the DVD, you'll see what I'm talking about. You know, the guy you see today is very confident, very self-assured of himself. That wasn't the Randy Orton, really, when he was younger. So it took a while for the Apex Predator to evolve into this character. More on that later. Anyway, after Randy Orton was a youth, and as he got a little older, he entered the Marines. Now, I'm not going to get into the whole story, but just so you know, Randy regretted it, and he actually went AWOL. Yes, he did. Now, what happened after he went AWOL? Did he get busted? Did he turn himself in? Did he go to jail? Whatever it is, whatever the answer to those questions are, buy the DVD and you'll find out. But fast forward the Marine situation. Once Randy Orton went on with his life, the light bulb popped up in his head, and he wanted to become a professional wrestler. So who better to speak to but his father, WWE Hall of Famer, Cowboy Bob Orton Jr., which was one of the best, in my opinion, technical wrestlers of the 80s. The guy was smooth as hell. Everything he did in that ring was for a purpose. Great storyteller, phenomenal wrestler. And obviously, the acorn doesn't fall too far from the tree, if you know what I mean. So, with that being said, once Ace Cowboy Bob Orton, who was one of the first originals at the first WrestleMania, trained his son in becoming a professional wrestler, Randy Orton entered OVW, which stands for Ohio Valley Wrestling, for those of you out there who don't know what it is. And not only do you have a future WWE superstar in OVW at the time, there were two more guys that Randy Orton got to train with, John Cena and Dave Bautista. Now that's a class that Brooklyn's own would have loved to have been in. Anyway, when I watch the DVD, John Cena speaks to Randy Orton, so does Bautista. And not for nothing, some of these guys, I'm not going to say who, but they don't speak too highly of the Randy Orton from yesterday that they first got to know. Now, they're all boys, they're all tight. But it took a while for that to happen. I'm not going to tell you who it was, but I will say this. One of the two guys, Cena or Bautista, one of them, refers to Randy Orton back in the early days as an asshole. Now they're very good friends, they hang out, they chill together, and they're buddies. But it wasn't like that from the beginning. Now it's like that because over a course of time, Randy Orton became a very humble guy, a well-respected man, a husband, and later a father. But it took Randy Orton a long time to get to where he is now, to overcome many, many obstacles, such as the issues he had in the Marines. When he first broke into OVW, he was very cocky, he thought who the hell he was, and not for nothing, when he got to WWE, he just turned the volume up and he was, a bigger cocky guy. Because, face it, the guy's young, he thinks who he is, he's on top of his game, so why not be cocky? But let me tell you something, being confident is one thing and being cocky is another. This guy over here, although he was confident, he was cocky. But anyway, Randy Orton battled a lot of problems, not just the Marine issue that I brought up earlier. He had a particular addiction that he had to overcome, which he did, thank God. And he owes it all to his wife. And when you watch the DVD, they talk explicitly about it, and they show you where he was at and where he is today. So like I said earlier, this is a must-watch DVD. I mean, it's well detailed, well documented, and after you watch this DVD, if you weren't a fan of Randy Orton to begin with, trust me and believe me when I tell you, you will be a fan of Randy Orton after it's all said and done when you watch this first DVD. I mean, being in the business since 1992 and listening to some of the stories he told about being in the independents and how he got started and all the obstacles he overcame, it makes you just want to, be proud. It makes you proud that you're in the business or that you were in the business. And for aspiring guys out there that want to become professional wrestlers and all the obstacles or personal problems and demons they may face, watch this DVD, and I assure you it'll help you overcome whatever personal problems you have, and it may actually give you some inspiration and get through your personal problems by listening to what Randy Orton had to say. Because it is very inspirational. The guy's come a long way. And I got to tell you, I was a fan of his to begin with, but after watching this DVD, I'm a bigger fan now, and I have more of a respect for the man, where he was, what he went through, and where he is currently today. And as most of you know right now, Randy Orton's in an injury angle with Wade Barrett. Recently on SmackDown, Randy Orton was thrown down the stairs by Wade Barrett. Let me tell you something there, Mr. Barrett. If you in the Barrett barrage, whatever the hell you guys call that crap, if you're watching out there, Wade, when Randy Orton comes back, not if, when he comes back, with Royal Rumble rolling around, I think your ass is grass if you ask Brooklyn Zone. That's my opinion. But that's for another time, another place. So, I just got finished watching the first DVD, as I mentioned. I told you how great it was. I love to talk to you guys out there even more, but I'm so super psyched to see these next two DVDs that Brooklyn Zone can't wait. So I got to get out of here. I got things to do, places to see, and DVDs to watch. So, if you haven't gone out and gotten the DVD yet, go out there today and get it. I guarantee you it's not a mistake. You're going to be happy that you did. I just personally wish there was a longer story than 2.5 hours on that first DVD. That's how much I liked it. Well, that's all I got for now. I hope this has been inspirational and motivational for those of you out there, and I hope I cleared up any issues or questions that you may have had in regards to purchasing this DVD. Well, I'm out of here. Like I always say, I'm Brooklyn Zone Toddy D. I would love to hear your personal feedback. You can hit me up on YouTube at Toddy D6, or go to Facebook at Toddy D Wrestling, or you can even check me out at my site. It's www.toddydwrestling.com. I love to hear from everybody out there. Love to hear your feedback. I want to hear what you got to say about this. I want to hear if you agree with yours truly, or if you disagree, or if you're neutral, or whatever the case is. I want to hear it. That's all I got for now. I'm Brooklyn Zone Toddy D. Be safe, be well, get to the matches, get ready for the Royal Rumble. It's going to be great. And as I always say, before you know it, WrestleMania's rolling around. So we got a lot of things to look forward to. And also, just so you know, this is many more of these DVDs reviews will be out there to come soon. So keep on checking back with Brooklyn Zone, and I guarantee you'll be satisfied and you'll be happy that you did. Take care. I'm out.